Well, Jack, it's different because...
Well, Jack.
Hi guys, and welcome to the first rendition of our monthly roundup for January 2017.
Oh, but what is a monthly roundup, Eliska?
Well, Jack, it's like monthly favorites, but different.
And how is this one different?
Well, firstly, we're trying to keep it gender neutral, and secondly, we're trying to keep it as true to our channel as possible, which means we are covering the following 5 categories.
Ooh, thanks for passing that one to me, Eliska.
You're very welcome.
So what we're going to cover in this is 5 categories, and those categories are things that we have enjoyed listening to in January, things that we've enjoyed seeing in January, tasting, making, and doing. And we're also going to cover some products that we've loved as well in January.
Alright, let's get into it. Things that we have enjoyed listening to. Take us away.
Okay. Alright, what have we been listening to for this month? That's really off-putting. I have discovered BBC Radio 6, and from BBC Radio 6 I have discovered 3 awesome tracks that I want to share with you guys. First one is Affection by Cigarettes After Sex. They've got an EP out. The song is kind of really laid back and it's got some awesome lyrics in there. What do you think?
Yeah, I really like it. It's good. Chill vibes.
It's got some awesome chill vibes. You should check it out. Second one is In Your Arms by Vance Joy. I'm kind of annoyed.
Get old Vance.
Yeah, I'm kind of. It's on the same. It's on his first album, which is the album we've already listened to loads, but somehow we just missed this track.
We listened to like 3 tracks from the album. Like we need to listen to
I listened to the full album.
Did you?
Yeah. And what was I saying? Yeah, so I was basically I was just listening to that track. It's Fever Boy by Femme, which again I listened to on first on BBC Radio 6. I think it's got this kind of cool like kind of retro vibe to it a little bit. A lot of hand clappy, which is obviously positive and good in the track.
As Selena will tell you, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Exactly.
So things we've watched this month and things we recommend you see are The OA on Netflix, which is freaking awesome. If you like Stranger Things, this is the next one for you, unless you've already watched it, because we are kind of late to the bandwagon, aren't we?
Do you think it's like? I don't think it's like Stranger Things at all.
Apart from the nosebleeds. Stranger
Things is more like a E.T. kind of vibe to it, whereas the OA is more like a thriller, so it's more like The Sixth Sense or something. I would say the interesting thing why you ought to watch the OA if you're interested in, I guess, TV or film, is that it doesn't follow a normal kind of narrative arc. So, for example, the opening credits are like 3/4 of the way through the first episode.
Yeah, it depends on like what kind of a person you are, because like Jack gets like kind of bored throughout things and will stop watching something if he's bored, whereas I need to know what happens no matter how shit the story is. Like once I'm in it, I'm invested. I want to know what happens.
What else have you been watching?
YouTube wise, we've been loving Aslan's vlogs because he recently went to Iceland and we've recently been to Iceland, and he's doing a lot more cooler things than we did because yeah. So we clearly need to revisit, and yeah, I'm having serious FOMO.
There's a big jealousy vibe in the shares when Aslan's vlog notification comes up. Also, Aslan's vlogs are the only vlogs that I've ever notified. They're the first vlogs that I've notified. But since that, we've also notified our other YouTube friends, so I don't know why we didn't do that before. Final thing was we went to cinema to watch Passengers, which I know is late because it came out before Christmas and we should have gone to cinema to watch La La Land, but it wasn't out at the start of January. That will be in next month's video. But Passengers, basically don't go to cinema to watch it. Not that you can anymore. Anyway, let's move on. Food.
Food. Okay, food. So we went on a lovely little date to a little fondue place, which happens to be...
Who organised it?
That was you. Aren't I lucky, ladies?
This will be a great record of how many dates Eliska organised.
I have organised dates.
Yeah.
I have. Anyway, so we went to this fondue place, which I believe is the only fondue place in London, is that right?
It's definitely the only Swiss fondue place in London, which is maybe an important nuance, but
Does anyone know the difference between Swiss and French fondue?
Who knows? But it's called St. Moritz.
Yeah.
And it's in Soho.
And it is the quirkiest place we've been to recently. It feels like a ski hut, basically. Like they've dressed it up as a ski hut.
There's like farm equipment on the walls and some cowbells, loads of cowbells. And
fake wheels of cheese. Also, but okay, doesn't matter how weird or quirky
it's a good experience, and if you want fondue, it's delicious, really good fondue.
I mean, give me half a kilo of cheese any day, seriously.
Alright, what else has been going on in the tasting department?
I've been getting coffee every morning from Coco de Mama. Allegedly the best coffee in London. Don't know about that. I'm not like a coffee connoisseur. But all I do know...
Ooh, who's been saying that?
The Evening Standard. I get my coffee in my keep cup, my glass keep cup.
It is also really environmentally responsible, right?
Yeah.
That's the best thing. And you get money off for using it.
Not a Coco de Mama.
Okay, in most places, if you bring your own cup, they will give you like 10p off your coffee.
Yeah.
And is the brand Keep Cup?
Yeah.
The brand is Keep Cup. They're the best ones. Get the glass one with the cork on the outside. Doing activities. What kind of things have we been doing this month? Eliska.
So we've been doing a little bit of traveling. So we've been skiing back home in the Czech Republic, my home.
Ooh, nice.
It was great. I'm like the most avid skier ever, and
I am the shittest skier ever. And last time I dislocated my shoulder skiing.
He's actually not shit. No, don't get naked on.
Anyway, we went skiing in the Czech Republic. Spindleruv.
Mlyn.
Spindleruv. So I forced Eliska to go to 2 places last month. The first was to Nunhead Cemetery, which is in South London. It's not actually that far away from our house. I had just seen some really cool pictures taken there. We went trying to kind of come up with a new picture for our channel. We kind of realised the cemetery wasn't the best place to take that picture. Yeah, but it is a really cool location. So there's literally tombstones everywhere from, I guess, from the 19th century, the Victorian kind of times. But it's a really interesting place to visit because it's one of the kind of great cemeteries of London. I think there's 5 or 6 of them dotted around the outskirts, but this one is, I think it's quite interesting. The second thing that I made Eliska do was go to Dover Castle in Dover, and we went to see my little brother down there. He's doing a dissertation on Dover, but I did history at university, so I am a massive history geek, and I actually thought it was pretty good. It's really expensive to get in. It's 20 quid to get in, 20 quid to get there from London, but I'm kind of tempted to say it was kind of worth it. It's a massive castle. It's the biggest in the UK. If you like history, I think you would enjoy it. It's got everything from, what, the 13th century there? Well, actually, it's got a Roman lighthouse there.
That's true.
It's got, literally, it's been there like millennia. And so you've got layers and layers of history, and it was used all the way, well, until the Cold War, I guess.
We have also done stuff in London itself this month. We went to the launch of the Negative Feedback magazine. If you know George from Negative Feedback, he was launching this beauty over here, if it'll focus. Yeah, I think that's right. George launched his first edition of the magazine. What do you call the first?
It's a photozine, actually, and photozines seem to have taken over the world recently.
Muncie. Okay, George, we're really sorry, but we always think of munchies when we...
George Munchies. We're looking forward to more of this. This is a really cool magazine about film photography. We have dabbled in film photography, but certainly not to this level. Nowhere close to that level.
Yeah, we kind of love the look and love playing around with it, but we're not like experts.
Not even, we would be called amateurs.
We're like hopeful amateurs.
The most we shot on is 35mm, which is really fun, but when you watch Negative Feedback, which is George's channel, you kind of realise how much of an amateur you are.
Pretty much.
Okay, it's the penultimate category, which is creativity.
It's really terrifying.
Creativity, the last penultimate category. And the thing I want to highlight is a spotlight that Eliska's got for me. It's a kind of LED panel. I got that for Christmas from Eliska. It is actually amazing. I think I love it.
We're using it right now.
It's currently wrapped in Eliska's pyjama shorts as a diffuser.
Which is
perfection, right? It's really easy to use. That's why I love it. basically. It comes with, you know, quite a number of accessories that you can slide into to kind of change the colour, the diffuser to change the colour. Oh, literally, no. Oh. Okay, so the second thing we wanted to talk about.
Our little notebooks.
Check these out.
Which we got from Becky for Christmas, our housemate.
She's sleeping next door.
As is usually the case when we film these things.
Should she? There.
Just there. Hi, Becky. But yeah, she got us these notebooks for Christmas. They're personalized. Mine says, there we go, Eliska on it, and then it says film projects.
Mine says Jack on it, and it also says film projects, which is super nice. And I'm using that to track the short film that I'm planning to make this year.
It's actually really nice writing paper, and it's just such a nice, personalized, thoughtful gift. So if you're looking for gift ideas, voila!
And it's from papier.com.
That's right.
So check them out.
Yeah. And my next creativity favorite this month has been blogging, because I've gotten back into it. Yay! I'm posting once a week, although you say that, but I kind of missed last week's. But I've like put so much effort into this post, so go check it out because the photos look great. It's just been really fun, and it's just another way of like keeping creativity up outside of working hours.
It's very like minimalistic, beautiful little space on the internet, which is curated by Eliska and mainly about style, I'd say.
Yeah.
So check that out next. But continue watching the rest of this video, because what have we got up next? The
final category, or outside of the categories, is our favorite products that we have been enjoying this month.
The product that I have selected is this lovely perfume from Diptyque. No one can pronounce the name of this thing, which is fine, but it smells delicious. So this is unisexual. So yeah, any sexes can use this, and so you should use it. Do I? I haven't got it on today.
You still smell nice.
Thank you. Okay. What's your product?
Well, mine, funnily enough, is also an anniversary present, and it is my Onkyo headphones, which are beautiful, and they are wireless Bluetooth headphones. They make my commute, because I walk to work, and it's like a 45-minute walk there and back, and that's just 45 minutes of bliss both ways.
Okay, so my second product is going to be my boots, which are from Base London. I really like them because I grew to love them after a month or so. They're leather. They're quite military-esque, and I also got them on offer from ASOS, so they were quite cheap. They were like 50 quid. They're kind of a bit different, I guess, and that's why I like them. Urban Om.
I also have a pair of boots in my favorites, and they're my pair of Timberlands, which I got just before we went to Iceland. I got them because we were gonna hike around, but I also wanted comfy shoes that didn't look hideous with my outfits.
Alright, so the final product that I wanted to include in this roundup is actually a duo, because I don't use one without the other, and it's this awesome Global is the brand knife. It's a chef's knife from Global, and it's the sharpest knife I've ever used. It literally, right, cutting bread is an absolute nightmare. Not with this knife. This knife just goes straight through it. This knife deals with it, and you know what helps deal with it? This amazing breadboard I've got, and it's from my parents or Santa, one of the two. We don't know which, for Christmas, and I've been loving it since it came home with me.
So my final favorite this month is well, again, two things that come together. Firstly, my iPhone 7 Plus, which I know everybody has, but like, I'm freaking loving it so much because the screen is so big, and basically all I use my phone for is looking at pictures, reading things, and watching videos, and it's just like carrying a little TV around with you. And the thing that goes hand in hand with it is I bought this little iPhone ring, which you just stick like a sticker on the back of your phone case or at the back of your phone. You can prop it up when you're watching something, or I have it propped up at work when I'm just working, so I can see my text just pop up when this guy texts me.
Alright, so that I believe wraps up our kind of little product section. So this is me tying the bow and wrap it up. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Our very first monthly roundup. We'll be back in February with more videos and more roundups, or any other roundup. So keep watching.
Let us know if you enjoy this style of video and which bits you liked and what you've been loving this January, and we'll see you in the next video.
See you later, guys.
Bye. So, what's happened to our bed?
Do you think that will make it into the video?
No.
Monthly roundup, Eliska. Is this your normal monthly roundup? We are riding horses. We have chosen to do a different monthly roundup is so we can come up with something that is gender neutral, that all of the genders can enjoy. So gentlemen, stay tuned for something you'll enjoy. And ladies, don't switch off just because it's not normal. And if you're thinking about switching off and want to switch off and you're going to switch off anyway, go to curatedtheory.com, because that is where Eliska keeps her blog.
I don't like that. Stop it!
Eliska, ride your horse!
Jack, I'm gonna kill you in about 30
Wait,
seconds.
can we just go? I'm pulling out. Take 3 or 4.
163.